Paper Bag Princess. The story is written by Robert Munsch, and the art is by Michael Marchenko. So it was illustrated by Michael Marchenko. Some of you were telling me you liked to do art, right?
Yeah.
So you could illustrate a book.
Ooh, good at drawing anime.
It's dedicated to Elizabeth. Elizabeth was a beautiful princess. She lived in a castle and had expensive princess clothes. She was going to marry a prince named Ronald. Do you think Elizabeth likes Ronald?
Yeah. Because I see on the hearts.
The heart.
The hearts and she's looking at it.
She's looking at him. How do you think Ronald feels about Elizabeth?
I don't really know.
He's kind of like, right? Doesn't seem like he loves her as much as she loves him.
Probably already has her.
Oh, I guess we're gonna find out. Unfortunately, a dragon smashed her castle, burned all her clothes with his fiery breath, and carried off Prince Ronald. Aw, man. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm getting
There's not a problem here, right? She doesn't have any clothes on. Elizabeth decided to chase the dragon and get Ronald back. She looked everywhere for something to wear, but the only thing she could find that was not burnt was
a bag.
a paper bag. So she put on the paper bag and followed the dragon.
A paper.
He was easy to follow because he left a trail of burnt forests and horses' bones. If you were Elizabeth, would you chase this dragon?
No.
Maybe. I hear some yeses, some no's.
Yes.
What about to save
I would,
Prince
would
Ronald?
you do it?
Wait, no, I don't want to.
I would just leave
Well,
them.
if I really loved Ronald and my castle was burned down, I'd be pretty mad at the dragon, so I think I would chase him.
Yes. No, but what if he burns you?
That's-
You can
that's a good
survive in the
point.
natural.
That's a good point, but I guess I don't have a
That's
castle left, so I don't know what I want to do.
You have to be careful.
You do have to be careful, even if you're being brave.
That thing ate like tons of food.
Finally, Elizabeth came to a cave with a large door that had a huge knocker on it. She took hold of the knocker and banged on the door. Can you help me with some? The dragon stuck his nose out of the door and said, "Well, princess, I love to eat princesses, but I have already eaten a whole castle today. I am a very busy dragon. Come back tomorrow." He slammed the door so fast that Elizabeth almost got her nose caught.
Ooh, ow, ouch.
How rude.
How rude, yeah.
Good control.
Elizabeth grabbed the knocker and banged on the door again. Bang, bang, bang. Thank you. Dragon stuck his nose out of the door and said, "Go away. I love to eat princesses, but I have already eaten a whole castle today. I'm a very busy dragon. Come back tomorrow."
They keep on saying that.
True. Wait, shouted Elizabeth. Is it true that you are the smartest and fiercest dragon in the whole world? Yes, said the dragon. Why do you think she's complimenting the dragon? Does anybody have an idea?
So then, that she would let her in, and she can save him.
Maybe she's trying to trick him. Any other ideas?
That's how I get my prince.
Maybe she will do something so tricky that he wouldn't figure it out, and or maybe like she will like play a trick on him.
Maybe. It sounds like we think
follow something.
she's gonna trick him. You guys want to find out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No, not yet. Okay, one more.
Like, maybe the dragon's gonna dance a song about him, and while he's dancing, she's gonna sneak into the door and get him.
Maybe. Has some very
That's
great
a good
imaginations.
Since he
That's a
looks
good idea,
like
too.
He's it looks like
Maybe it could be a Moana.
Do you have a ring?
I do have a ring, my crown ring. Okay, well, let's see what she says. "Is it true," said Elizabeth, "that you can burn up 10 forests with your fiery breath?" "Oh, yes," said the dragon. And he took a huge, deep breath and breathed out so much fire that he burned up 50 forests.
How many did she ask?
She just asked for 10 and he did 50, right?
That's a lot of fire for just a little bit of road.
That's a lot of fire.
Maybe there's
Or
animals
like
like
Those poor animals, all the horses, right? But fantastic, said Elizabeth. And the dragon took another huge breath and breathed out so much fire that he burned up 100 forests.
Oh man.
Right?
No way.
That is just showing off, right?
He has little wings.
Does it say 100?
100 forests.
Wow.
Magnificent, said Elizabeth. And the dragon took another huge breath, but this time nothing came out. The dragon didn't even have enough fire left to cook a meatball.
Or a princess.
Or a princess, that's true.
You need
So you got really tired, huh?
water.
You probably need some water. Elizabeth said, "Dragon, is it true that you can fly around the world in just 10 seconds? Why, yes, said the
See
dragon.
the dragon.
And jumped up and flew all the way around the world in just 10 seconds. Right? He's really tiny, he's flying away over there. But he was very tired when he got back. But Elizabeth shouted, what do you think she told him to do?
Fly another round. Do it again. Let's
You
see
got
it on the
tricked.
page.
Oh, not yet, But she said, fantastic, do it again. So then he goes again.
Not again. Not again.
So the dragon jumped up and flew around the whole world in just 20 seconds.
Ugh.
That's a little slower this time, right?
Yeah. But
When
he's
he
so
got back.
tired.
You're right. He was too tired to talk, and he lay down and went straight.
She's trying to make him tired so that he
Sleep.
would fall asleep. So then she could sneak in and save.
Wait, I think I know what's going on.
Nah,
Just remember, raise your hand.
Let's see. Let's see if you're all right. Elizabeth whispered very softly, "Hey, dragon." The dragon didn't move at all. She lifted up the dragon's ear and put her head right inside. She shouted as loud as she could, "Hey, dragon!" The dragon was so tired, he didn't even move.
I would seriously.
I see Ronald.
Yeah. Don't yell, you're gonna wake him up.
Elizabeth walked right over the dragon and opened the door to the cave. There was Prince Ronald. He looked at her and said, "Elizabeth, you are a mess. You smell like ashes, your hair is all tangled, and you are wearing a dirty old paper bag. Come back when you're dressed like a real princess."
Bruh.
Bruh.
Can you
Bruh.
just take a
Bruh.
minute and
How is
see
she
what she
supposed
just did?
Bro,
She just saved his
just
booty.
saved
Right?
you.
Can he just take a minute and just look what he just did?
Instead of
that
saying
was
thank you,
mistaken.
you just say thank you. Please,
Let's see what Elizabeth had to say, ladies. I totally agree with all of you, though.
And this is so
His mind is error.
He still has his tennis racket.
How about I take that tennis racket and break it?
Ronald, said Elizabeth, your clothes are really pretty, and your hair is very neat. You look like a real prince, but you are a bum.
Oh. Ooh. Get burned.
They didn't get married after all.
Yes.
That was
Layla. Get burned. That was a true love.
So I know that I'm about to go and visit some other friends, and you're going to go and learn some